Hi friends. I was just getting thirsty, so I used this straw to get a sip. Do you ever drink out of a straw? Like this one? This straw reminds me of a butterfly's tongue. They have a tongue that has a fancy name, Proboscis. Can you say that? Proboscis, good job. Well, their tongue is like this straw. And most of the time when it's not in use, it's curled up. But when they're ready to sip some nectar or food, they uncurl it and straighten it out and go into the flower or wherever they are and sip up their nectar or their food. Kind of like we do when we drink from a straw. Well, that kind of reminded me of a cool craft that we could make with a straw. So let's see what supplies we need. And we're gonna make a straw name necklace. Cool. So you'll need a straw, and it can be any color. It doesn't matter, whatever kind you have. And you'll need a Sharpie, and you'll need a pair of scissors, and some kind of yarn or twine or string, whatever kind or color you have. And then if the yarn is not very stiff, you may need to put a little piece of tape just along the end and wrap it around. You may need a little help to do that to make yourself a little needle to thread through. All right, so the first thing we're gonna need to do is get our straw ready. So whatever straw you have, you're gonna want to count and see how many letters are in your name. So make sure you do that first before you do anything else with your straw. Now my name, Cathy, let's see how many letters it has in it. You can help me count. C-A-T-H-Y. So I'm gonna need 5 pieces in order to write each of those letters on my name straw. So I'm gonna go ahead and put lines so that I have 5 pieces. And then before I cut them, I'm going to write each of my letters, C-A-T-H-Y. All right, so I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna give a little cut. I'm gonna hold it in between it, otherwise they fly all over the place and you might lose one of your letters or your straw pieces. So I'm just kind of holding mine and cutting in between. So you may need a little help for that, but I think you can do it. And then once you have all of your straw pieces, you can look and see that you have the right letter. Okay, you're gonna want to start with the last letter and thread that through first. So I'm starting with my Y. Actually, I'm gonna start with C. Hang on, there we go. Okay, so there's my C. I'm sliding that yarn through. There it goes. There's the C. There's the A. All right. Here's my T. All right. Here's the H. Now, if you didn't have a chance to watch the cool video that we had about the butterfly's proboscis, or his straw-like tongue, you can look back on today's lesson and take a look at that, because it was really cool. And the next time you see a butterfly, you can notice not only do they have their cool antennas and their legs, but they also have, if they're not sipping and drinking, that curled up tongue or proboscis, or if you happen to catch them sipping on nectar on a flower, you would see it uncurled and it would look like a regular straw. All right, so I've got all the letters, and when you cut your string, you're gonna make sure that it's long enough. Do it a little extra long because you want it long enough to go over your head without it being a problem getting it on and off, all right? And then just hold it, and you may need to get an adult to help you to do this part, and put a knot through the end, all right? So here is my straw name necklace. I'm gonna put it on. And now I'll remember whenever I see this or wear this about the proboscis of the butterfly and how he uses that cool straw-like tongue to sip up his nectar or his food, just like we do when we're drinking water from our water cups. All right, have a great day.